Good evening. My name is Riley Cruthirds, and I'd like to welcome you all to Our Lady Academy's Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. I'd like to give a special thank you to Bishop Kinnaman, Superintendent Broadus, Father Mike, Ms. Cuevas, Ms. Chapman, and our families, friends, and faculty for joining us here tonight. Bishop Kinnaman, thank you for the blessings you have shared. Your constant prayers over the years and your presence here tonight remind us of the strength and beauty of our faith. To Father Mike, thank you. Your homilies have been so much more than words spoken during Mass. They have helped shape the way we view the world and how we hope to walk through it, with compassion, with conviction, and with faith. To our principal, Ms. Cuevas, and our vice principal, Ms. Chapman, whose patience has truly been tested by many short skirts and untied shoes. Thank you for believing in us, even when we didn't have our permission slip signed or our Oxfords with us on Mass Day. To the inspiring women of the class of 1975 who have gathered with us tonight, we celebrate 50 years since your graduation from Our Lady Academy. Your legacy lives with us in every hallway, every tradition, and in every single one of us standing here today. You paved the path we now walk, and we thank you for it with our whole hearts. To our incredible faculty, you have touched our lives in more ways than you'll ever know. Each of you has given us something lasting, a lesson, a challenge, a moment of encouragement. You taught us not just the facts and formulas, but how to think, how to lead, and how to be a true and intentional disciple of Christ. In many ways, big and small, your presence has shaped us into the women we are today. Thank you, Ms. Patton, Ms. Meyer, and Ms. Goris, whose religion classes didn't just teach us to memorize scripture, but challenged us to live it. And Ms. Ashley, for challenging us in ways that made us stronger, and for reminding us that growth often comes disguised as struggle. Thank you, Mr. Golding, for not only saying the words, "Go to bed smarter than you woke up," but for living them. You challenged us to think outside the box, to ask questions, and to never settle for surface-level answers. Because of you, we've learned that growth doesn't end when the school day does. It continues with curiosity, persistence, and a little bit of physics. And to our families, you held us up, cheered us on, and prayed us through it all. Thank you for lifting us through the hardest moments and for loving us enough to let us go now. Dad, I know I wouldn't be standing here today if it was not for your unwavering belief in me, even in moments when I doubted myself. You've shown me truly what it means to lead with strength and humility. Mom, your patience, your wisdom, and the way you always know just what to say have carried me through so many difficult moments. Even when it wasn't easy, y'all made sacrifices to show up for me, and that means more than words can say. Everything I have accomplished is a reflection of your love that you have poured into me and the sacrifices y'all have made for me. We don't say this enough, but on behalf of the class of 2025, I'd like to say thank you all for believing in us, guiding us, and helping us become the young women we were meant to be. As we look around this beautiful church, filled with the teachers who challenged us, the families who supported us, and the friends who became sisters, it is easy to think of today as a finish line. But the truth is, this moment is just a pause, a moment to breathe, a place to look back with gratitude, and then forward with courage. Y'all might have heard this quote before: life isn't about the destination. It's not about the plan. No, the greatest gifts in life come from the detours. But really think about it. You're traveling down a road, focused on reaching a certain destination. Suddenly, you come to a roadblock, or your Google Map stops working. Something happens, and you find yourself taking a wrong turn. At first, it's scary. You might feel lost. You don't know what to do because you've never been down this path before. But here's the thing. Every road leads somewhere. There is not just one route. There are many different routes you can take to reach your intended destination. Sometimes you have to take a U-turn. Sometimes you have to pull over and ask for directions. But if you're determined and put your mind to it, you'll get there eventually. And here's the beauty of it. You never have to travel those roads alone. From the very first day we walked through the doors of Our Lady Academy as scared little 7th graders, we weren't just classmates, we were sisters. We didn't just have each other, we had our teachers too. Our Lady Academy didn't just teach us about math, economics, or how to do proper MLA format. It taught us about resilience, compassion, and finding beauty in the unexpected. It taught us about sisterhood and gave us mentors who walked every step of the way with us. To our teachers, thank you. You were the guidepost on those detours, the steady presences that reminded us, no matter how lost we felt, we would find our way back. You stayed late with us, listened to us, encouraged us, and believed in us when we struggled to believe in ourselves. Your wisdom and care gave us strength in the hardest moments. Some of y'all may remember Miss Winston's old classroom door filled with pockets filled with quotes. I kept one with me since 8th grade, and it says, "When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us." And I believe it is important to remember to look for the door of happiness that has been opened for each of us by God. Life is unpredictable. Things go wrong. We've all failed tests, forgotten homework, or maybe shown up without our book bags, or maybe even our entire school uniform. But we made it. And what stands out about all these moments isn't just the chaos. It's the way we leaned on each other and our teachers to get through them. We're standing here today, ready to graduate, not because everything went perfectly, but because we made it through the turns and detours together, as sisters and as a family. And that's what makes this moment so bittersweet. We'll never again walk the halls of Our Lady Academy, all 38 of us together again. We'll never again text late at night in our group chat, freaking out about our next economics test or statistics homework. We'll never again get together in Mr. Golding's classroom for class lunches or debate over who really should have won intramurals. These walls have seen us at our best and our worst, and now they'll see us walk out one final time. It's sad to think about. Tonight, this chapter of our lives will officially close. But remember this: every road we take, every new door that opens, is part of a plan. Maybe not our plan, but God's plan. And His plan is always greater than anything we could ever imagine for ourselves. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus says, "To whom much is given, much will be required." And we have been given so much: love, education, faith, friendship, strength, and now it's our turn to give. Time to give. To any underclassmen watching us here tonight, you don't have to have it all together. Just be kind to one another and never take a day for granted. Because as Miss Cranford likes to say, it's always a great day at OLA. And trust me, it really does fly by. But we truly are so lucky to have something that makes saying goodbye so difficult. As we step out into this next chapter of our lives, let's carry the sisterhood with us. Let's carry the lessons our teachers instilled in us. Let's support and celebrate each other, even from afar. Let's lean on the memories we've built here to remind us of where we've been and where we're going. Because no matter how many miles, years, or detours separate us, we will always have this bond, we will always have this sisterhood, and we will always have each other. And as we take our final steps out of these doors, let's remember, we are not leaving something behind. We are carrying it with us, always. Thank you.